Imagine you won the lottery. Happy? Well, actually, if you're like most people, just 6 months after your win, you're no happier than you were before. And yet do a 5-minute weekly mental activity and your happiness climbs 25%. Lottery winners get a big boost in happiness, as you'd expect. Yet a University of California study found that within a few months, their happiness drops back down to pre-winning levels. Now, contrast that with a 10-week study by Dr. Robert Emmons. At the end of each week, he got a group of people to write down 5 things that they were grateful for. 2.5 months later, the group showed a 25% increase in happiness. How can expressing gratitude increase happiness more than winning millions? Well, it has to do with the way that we quickly become desensitized to new things. Have you noticed that when you get a new car, house, outfit, or sometimes partner, you're really only excited for a few weeks, days, or sometimes minutes? It's the law of diminishing returns. Over time, we tend to get less pleasure out of the things that we already have. Psychologists call this habituation. So, how can you create your own law of increasing returns? The answer is gratitude. When you give thanks, you refocus your attention on what you already have, resensitizing you to its pleasure. Think of it as an appreciation reboot. This is how I do it. At the end of the day, I get into a relaxed state and I ask myself, what's right? Now, we're so good at asking what's wrong. In fact, we've all got a bit of a negativity bias. Our minds are a bit like the news, only the news is more uplifting. Ask what's right. It could be a compliment you got or the compliment you gave and the way that person's face lit up. It could be a moment during the day when you notice the sunlight glittering on the treetops. It could be the way that you're feeling right now, pain-free, warm, comfortable, enthralled by this presentation. It could be about something great coming up in the future. We'll savor it, absorb it, intensify it, marinate in gratitude. Taking moments throughout the day to express gratitude internally or to another person can significantly raise your happiness and theirs. Who is rich? Proverbs asks. He who rejoices in his lot. Now, experiment on yourself. Click subscribe to get the Human Experiment weekly.